I've been feeling like a man out of time. I've been staring into space to get in tune. I've been waiting for the sand to fall behind. I've been looking for a face inside the moon. I've been looking for a faith to lead the faithless. Caught slipping trying to catch the speed of light. Every time I try to make a way out of my lateness, pulled over, got somebody reading me rights. Cause we've been chasing after hours, counting minutes second hand, spending all of our tomorrows trying to come up with a plan. We don't call up information cause they don't know what we saying. No one knows, no one knows. We all woke up in the upside down, turning inside out like we've all been led astray. We've been standing on the outside in, trying to find our friends like we're all just castaways. Feel like we've been missing out. Falling overboard, catch me off the side. Or maybe you just missed it when you closed your eyes. Life goes in an instant. One hell of a ride. If you don't go for fiction, I'll get caught up in the lies while you was chasing after hours, counting minutes second hand, spending all of our tomorrows trying to come up with a plan. We don't call up information cause they don't know what we saying. No one knows, no one knows. We all woke up in the upside down, turning inside out like we've all been led astray. We've been standing on the outside in, trying to find our friends like we're all just castaways. Feel like we've been missing out. False starts like roll it in the dark like stutter steps last breath, staring in the void, feeling paranoid, thinking if you fall, you won't make a noise. Off of opioid, man, you got a droid, at least you got a phone. Fucking humanoid, why you xenophobe? Why you so annoyed? Why you tripping out? Who made you devout? Why we go this route? Can you do without? If you look within, here we go again. Hands inside the vehicle, you mad cause it's autonomous. You thinking you anonymous, but we upside down, turning inside out like we've all been led astray. We've been standing on the outside in, trying to find our friends like we're all just castaways. Feel like we've been missing out. Feel like we've been missing out. Feel like we've been missing out. Feel like we've been missing out.
Vai na fé, vai atrás do que você quer. Quem tá na missão sabe bem o que é. Gasta a sola do pé, nunca será em vão. Se correr pelo certo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the evening's entertainment. It is the Global Loot League Wingman Season 9. I'm Lee Demon Smith. This is Hayes. He's here to entertain you tonight.
So is he.
Entertain. But bloody hell, mate, it's been Zoid, mate, innit? He's the one that's been entertaining us. Oh, jeez, God blimey, governor. I know I went God blimey, governor. That's more landing, innit? It's going to get me landing. I don't know. Am I Australian kind of slips through landing? You know how it works out.
Australian.
Right?
Bloody
hell. I was going to go by the shrimps on the barbie. But
Oh, God.
Zoid, mate, if you come into the PEL, I look forward to it. That's if I'm even doing it. Let's face
Surely.
it. Let's face it. But anyway, let's talk about Myanmar. Really entertaining stuff, actually, that last game. In all seriousness, we are starting to see a couple of the teams rise to the top as they have done in the first 2 games. Can they do it again? Can they do it consistently is the word I'm after. We did, in the Open Series, see the Cadets win 5 out of the 12 games. Incredible stuff. Can we see someone like that rise in the Pro Series? Who knows? There's the point scores. Lampazoid 10 points. Rats getting the 14 points in there. Importantly for me was the likes of UCAM getting the points in there as well. W-Click, they got the 5 points as well, considering they had a really good showing in the first matchup. Still, if you look further down the board, XD, they went out pretty early. They only got the 3 points in there. Honestly, it felt like they were going to get higher than that. Hackson didn't get too many, and that, of course, puts the Rats up on top. We're only 2 games in, though, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No.
10 more games to go. We're going to have 4 more tonight. It's going to be 1 more Miramar, 3 Erangel, and then, of course, 6 tomorrow, starting a little bit earlier tomorrow, because we're going to be all done by this time tomorrow. Yeah! What? Sorry. Yay! It's going to be some great entertainment.
I mean, I've been living in Sweden for 2 weeks now
2
in a
weeks.
hotel, so I'm like, okay, I'd like to go home.
The time to go home.
Yeah.
It's all right for me. It's only been 1 day. I literally got up at 7:30 a.m. this morning in Germany, and here I am at 3:30 a.m. still going strong in Stockholm.
Blimey.
It is going to be. God, it's 3:30. It is going to be a short night's sleep. I got to be honest.
Yes.
And it's going to be a short night, and we're back in. You realise we're back in here inside 8 hours
Oh yeah. It's fun.
and live. It's all good.
It's great.
It's great.
I love it.
This is our life.
I mean, it's fun though. You know, it's a slog, but it's fun. It's nice to be just watching casting computer games, isn't it?
Of course.
It's nice.
Look, we can't complain. We're
No.
talking about computer games for a living.
Yeah.
This is not something we can complain about, even if it's long hours now and again. I've done nothing all of November, so I'm not going to complain. That's for bloody sure. Let's have a look. We're going to have any entertaining crashes. What is going on at the edge of Los Leones? There is quite a few teams there that I'm seeing. I'm guessing they're all trying to get a vehicle, right? I can see Silzen and Coda Kid in there. Pome, a double VSS of Tiggleton and Keenan. All right. Cream with the pan. Maybe going to swat them out the sky, but it's going to be a long drop for Kodak and Silzin. Long drop for Waldo and Sharky. Sharky's down. Waldo's almost down. It's Nabel getting the shots on them. Cream's also got a gun, but a little too late. May take a couple of shots on Silzin. Still long dropping now. He's just going to stick to looting and get on with it.
Yeah, there's no point in wasting the ammo on that. No need. And I mean, the circle's pretty much the same as last game. All right, okay. You know, it's fine. It's okay. There's no change really, but we'll see where it goes
a little
next.
bit further west.
Yeah.
Slightly. but-
Only just slightly, but still. I mean, it could change up. You know, it could go towards the southern Picado Hills.
I'm down with the Minas Generales finish. I like them. I quite like
That's
them.
always fun.
Or Bendita. No, Bendita's a bit boring.
You're like
It's
north
it's all
of
about the
Graveyard.
crate then, yeah.
Yeah, north of Graveyard might be quite nice. That's a nice place to finish on. But yeah, everyone's. I mean, the circle's already pretty done occupied. If you know what I mean. There's lots of teams already inside. So I imagine it's gonna be quite hard for. I mean, all the teams. There's what is it? There's like
There's not going to be
5 or 6 teams on the southwestern side towards Chumacera. So that's gonna be pretty difficult.
There's not too many places that people can rotate to. If they want to go, obviously they're well aware that the southeast is going to be empty. But how do you rotate there? There's so many teams sort of within that range. If you're going to go to it, you're going to have to take a wide swing. Teams like Vegas and Balefrost are just going to walk their way down there. Rawr, you are a lizard, Harry.
You're a lizard, Harry. No, I'm not. Hagrid. Have you seen that? It's the funniest thing ever. Oh, man.
Stitch.
Yeah, Stitch. There's him. Bawling his eyes out. He's been fragged out.
I feel like they're keeping us guessing at 3:30 in the morning.
Right.
This is like an exam we're having at the moment. Or Stab's got VZ in the distance. Actually, they're both in that car.
Reload, yeah, he's got his number as well. Stab.
Ooh, he landed one.
Yeah, stop fragging out your European friends. Stop this. Oh wow.
Oh, he's landed another.
Is that? I mean, is their car okay?
They've gone
Surely
double
it's okay.
smoked. Yeah, they're both healing up. Crispia and VZ reload is close, you know.
Yeah, he's pushed up on the ridge.
Can he get close enough to nade? I don't think so.
No, it doesn't seem.
No,
seem
Crispia's
like
not letting them push up.
Oh, that's a tag.
That's reload, yeah.
He's got a 4x on that as well. He does have 2 nades. He's got actually a decent amount of gear, to be fair.
Yeah. They've looted up. It's they've caught them out, and this is a lot of smoke's been expended. What's coming above?
Oh no.
Nabe, yeah, he was thinking about it, you know. He is. He's tossing the nades down the hillside, and he's just backed away though. He's just chucked a couple of nades and backed away. Yeah. But that means that they really don't have too many places to go as soon as they come over the brow of the hill, and they realize it. So Crispia, he's going to not only expose himself to possibly Stab, shoot him in the back now. He's going to put a couple of pot shots, certainly is. And they're also going to come into the field for that rock.
Ooh.
And that's Lazarus coming up, and that's going to be Uncivil catching himself an easy kill.
Yeah, Kristen goes down. That's Machine Gunner and Uncivil pulling up to the compound. That's a decent compound to have. It does give you a lot of information on the west, northwest, and northern side. But apart from that, it doesn't give you much towards the south. But it's not too bad. You know, they can sort of move from there on foot or whatever they want to do. But they do get a free point from it, which is nice. But, now Load Kicks on his own. He's in the shack. He's fairly center, so nothing to worry about too much at the moment. But, yeah, I was quite interested about Crispy's push-up because obviously Nabal have pushed over the ridge to throw nades over, so that means there's obviously someone up there. But then Crispy goes up not knowing that he could get peeked on immediately, so he doesn't have any info. But the fact that he pushed up there really aggressively means that, I mean, you know, he's pretty certain that he would have backed off.
Thirsty for points, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe a little too thirsty.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's nice.
And gets the instant kill because he was mid-air.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a great nade, actually.
Oh, my lord. It just does no damage, though, but that's...
No, Victor just managed to hop around the corner, I think, in time. Cobra gets taken down. Any look? Any look? No! Well, denied by Victor.
Fair play to Victor, but I mean, I'm not going to lie. That was an interesting choice of peek there. They just double peeked it, and they had no cover. Okay, well...
Committed.
Yeah, that's a word for it. That's for sure. But yeah, you can see obviously everyone's kind of centered up around this graveyard, south graveyard area, just west of Bendita, and there's lots of space around the edges as well. Obviously, past Los Leones, no one's going to really play south or around Los Leones because there's no info to be had from there really. So it gives you a pretty free rotation in as soon as you get to it's past Los Leones, then it's then there's some congestion there.
What's the plan for... Well, I'll go back to that in a second, because Psycho's got one. Can he get the second? Kickstart's done. And Adam's in trouble as well. He's going to have to hot-footed away from this one.
Yep.
But I want to go back to Pat Caps and Taylor J. They are vastly far apart. Taylor J's just got himself a crate over on the far eastern side, and Pat Caps is on the western side of the circle, just outside Kumasera.
That's
Shumasera.
Okay. That's different, I suppose. Maybe.
They're going for the G2 approach.
Yeah, that
worked out so well for them.
that's a fair description, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not quite sure with that one. We'll see if they can try and group up. Maybe it was an issue in the drop phase where they I don't know, one was AFK or something. But I'm sure they'll find their way back.
Oh, Adam has been picked off.
Oh,
Power Black's got him down in the end. So that's wildcard gone. Not great start for them, if I'm honest, in the first 3 games. Looking further around the central area, seeing really any options. Obviously, the winners from the last game, Valiant and Pride, they're the only team that's really outside the circle now. They are traversing the hills and wisely picking a route that is very much open down on the southwest side of the, pretty much the south central entrance. It's going to be an easy driving for them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty treacherous route, to be honest with you. They could just take a road, but you know, sometimes the road less traveled is probably the best. But yeah, no, they've got a pretty free entrance into the circle, as you said, straight towards Lost Owners. They can kind of get a good spot. I mean, the circle's going to shift right now, so we'll see where it goes. If it, yeah, okay, that's perfect for them.
Yeah, they could get into the church. They could go further. I mean, there's a ton of compounds down that Los Leones.
I mean, they could even get into sort of the just outside the West Los Leones side, and they'll have a really nice spot on the, I guess on the 5-story. There's a 5-story just on the edge of it, which is really nice for information and picks.
Now, where's Pat Cap's got a car? I wonder. I mean, they're both inside the circle. Taylor's coming into Los Leones, so I guess he's going to find a compound sort of on the edge. Probably go through Los Leones and try and get one of the edge side of compounds, unless he's just going to stick around Los Leones. Oh, give us a Los Leones finish. That would wake me up for the night, that's for sure. Cherry popping done. Lazarus in trouble. Crispia lighting their vehicle up. A machine gunner turns onto VZ. On Civil. In a little bit of trouble. We've got to be careful with those nades.
That's a big nade.
That's a great nade. Second one came in. Machine gunner got VZ flushed. And he is on nothing. Crispia having to heal up. There's nothing to follow. Machine Gunner got caught out. Keenan getting involved with Tiggleton as they work their way in. Where did that come from?
From the northern side, yeah. From just south of Graveyard. They came in from where they just left, actually. So I thought it was free, but you got to watch your back still.
Crispia's dead. He's Stab and Reload coming in behind them as well. They all want a piece of this. That's going to be the nade not rolling quite enough. I think they're setting sighters with the flashbangs to see the distance, and then right, nade there, gets him. Job done.
Job done. But yeah, now when Civil's got a team of two in Stab and Regalo to deal with as well. He's lost his teammate obviously due to the northern team of Tiverton and Keenan. Now Zoidmay wants a piece of it. He's pushing up. Lampalot's staying behind to give him some cover on the ridge. But Zoid wants to frag out. He's feeling it, especially from the last game, that's for sure.
Oh, Silzin's got involved. That's up to the north side, I believe. Gets himself the kill confirmed as well. They're a long way out at the moment, him and Coda Kid. Just going to have a peek around, working away on the north side of Los Leones. Pretty close to centre. The hillside of the outside of Los Leones is a good central spot, to be fair, and that's where they might work towards. Tiggleton with a knock.
Yeah, that's on Cirillo, just on the southern side.
Oh, Brutus is going to get the double maybe on Vinny here. I don't know what they're doing in the car. They just drove straight up to Brutus, trying to look for a rotate, and he's going to head them force straight back down to Pat Caps. Tiggleton with a knock. That was on Reload. Looking to try and confirm it, but Stab should get the reviving before he gets close enough.
Yeah, for sure. They're on foot as well. So I mean, this could actually be really, really rough if Stab and Reload decide to peek over. Oh no, he has the angles. That's a lot of damage onto Stab there as well.
Lampalot and Zoidmate might get involved in this as well.
That is, I mean, Lampalot's right behind Tigerson and Keenan here as well, and they have no idea. They're kind of sandwiched in between Zoid and Lampalot in a sense. And if they go any further, this could be disaster for them.
Civil's about to come over the brow of the hill, right on top of them.
I think he's focused on the what is this?
It's good for Stab. He gets Reload. Yeah. Oh no, Stab's got him back. Lampalot was trying to get involved as well, but that has gone wrong. But Tiggleton and Keenan are right there as well. Stab's going to have to back away from this one. He's heading for the shack. He wants to try and get out of here in time. And I think, Tiggleton hears him running. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. He knows exactly where he is. Oh, damage comes on to Stab. Oh, Stab with the peak.
Headshot. Nice.
Oh, my Lord.
That nade rolls up, though, but Stab's low. Don't think he has a great deal to try and get out of this. He's been battling the whole time. Has to heal up. Keenan's going to get the revive off in time. Lampalot is...
creeping. That's what it looks like. He's like, I don't know. He's like
the clown from It, isn't he? It's just
yeah. That's the very. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here, but yeah, I mean, on his screen, I'm sure he's sprinting and normally, but
it's an observer bug.
Yeah, most likely. It's quite a funny one at that. It's now Stab has actually backed off as well, just further west, so he's not going to be in too much of trouble directly right now. He does have Pomate and Prizas up north. I wonder if they'll spot him out.
Circle 3, and look who's in the middle.
Yeah.
Harold and Kalnix there again. Also, Taylor J's worked his way around the edges of Los Leones to get in there. He was right up with Aguila at one point, but he's managed to avoid taking damage. Lampalot is going to join Zoidmate. He's found himself a car. He's driving straight up. Vegas is waiting, though. He's got to be careful he doesn't get caught out both in the vehicle there.
Yeah, Zoidmate, Lampalot, they've taken his, I guess the compound that he actually wanted. This is it's a fairly edge compound, but it's actually quite a nice one once you clear your northern side, because you have this whole ridge that you see on this south side of the compound.
It's one you often see Liquid pushing
That's
for, right?
Yeah.
Quite commonly.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an issue to clear their northern side because there's a few compounds still inside, and if it does shift further south, then it's not really that useful.
That north is very crowded.
Yeah.
Singularity trying to come in. Tickleton catching Pome down. Whoop. That's a client not having much fun. And tell you what, somebody else that isn't having fun, it's the Singularity boys. Oh, stabs back. He's come back for more. It's like a shark circling. Comes back around, but he has been finally dealt with. Eterno takes him down, but a third party from the ridgeline, and that gives the warning sign to Tiggleton that somebody's over there.
Yeah, and they have a really good bowl as well, just on that southwestern side there. They have a really nice bowl to kind of I guess gatekeep everyone coming in from the northern side, just along that East Picado ridge.
I think they've stayed too long though. They've overstayed it. Pome is back on his feet. Tiggleton and Keenan eating the blue. It's about to buffer in, so it's going to start hitting that big double damage. Green Captain gets himself one easy kill. There are quite a few teams gatekeeping, and that has shifted away from Los Leones. Kind of predictable. It has pulled away to the western side, and that's still great for Pat Caps and Taylor J. They're still either side of the circle.
Yeah, well, I mean, where do they group up on, though?
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? They're so solo all this time. Town, though, still in this fight. Right at the edge of the circle. Gets
Nice
the beat on.
play from Cream Captain.
That was perfect.
Gets the 2v1. Bad Boys 3. Tiggleton does get Pome down. Prisas goes down as well. He bleeds out. So that is another kill for Tiggleton. But Tiggleton was down. So Keenan's left alone because he's going to go down in the blue. And this is what I was talking about. Have they bit off more than they can chew? And it does look like it is that way. Sonic Black go down 24th again. So again, getting the kills, but going down too early.
Yeah, I think the lack of vehicles really screwed them there as well. Just no vehicles to work with. Vegas does get the peek out and the knock onto Zoid. Lampalot's trying to push around this side, but he doesn't realize that. Oh no, I think he does now. Ali V actually from the from a distance took down Vegas in the back. So look like the res have come out, but actually Capitan's coming over to.
He's already got a 2v1.
Yeah. He knows they're in, I mean, he should know they're in the smoke by now, surely. So a NATO do it, I imagine.
Could be pretty well geared, having taken down those players as well.
Yeah, he should have a lot of utility to use. So he's gonna, yeah, he does. Okay,
Just double boosted. Sees Lampalot. Here's the vehicle. Decides to go for it. Use that smoke. Checks on the edge. Zoidmate, dead to rights. Absolutely stands still in a line. No way out of that one for Zoidmate. And Capitan will get himself another.
Not too bad at all, but I mean, these solo players coming out the blue and, right on the edge, it's so hard to predict. You can't even know. There's no way. But watch out for Wizards, though. Just to his south, this could be a big old fight. He has a rock to work with, but I'm sure they got some nades to deal with that.
Over the top, flashbang. Second one's going to be a nade. Capitan just going to back away from that one. Try and flank around. Kevin's doing the same, though. So it's going to be a double flank. Both of them coming around. I think they're getting in the vehicle and get out of there. Capitan might get the shot on them.
Okay.
No, just going to be able to run in behind them instead. Blue's on his back, doesn't want to get too involved. Yep, just drops the gun and runs. Let's have a look around the map then, see what is going on. Wooly and Tony just coming in down south. Psycho in there as well. Everybody that's in the blues also just about inside. Capitan is kind of on the edge at the moment. Taylor J, we're talking about him. He's in that big warehouse. Pat Caps, the other side of the circle. So they've got this massive split at the moment. Yaxley in trouble on the edge. HNK1's going to get involved. Howard and Kalnix right on top with Kodak just down the hillside from them. Capitan, the last man, just working his way in out of the blue.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's Wizards and MacArthur. I haven't really looked towards them anyway.
Valiant with a double.
Oh, wow.
Sharky and Waldo down.
That's a super quick double, especially on those kind of players as well. Sharky, tempo storm player, the pride of MPL, and Valiant deals with them swiftly.
Former.
Really?
Valiant.
Oh yeah. Oh, Valiant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, was it?
Long time
that's
ago,
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
4 PL. Yup.
That is right. Yes.
And he joined Optic.
I thought you meant Sharky there. I was like, wait,
No.
what? He's been drunk. Hang on a second.
I'm not giving spoilers on anything there.
Leaks.
No.
Leaks.
Yeah. No, Sharky is still in tempo as far as I'm aware. One of the few orgs that have stuck
Yeah.
so far. I don't know about anything else. We'll see how that goes with MPL.
Mm-hmm. Valiant. He has 3 kills on his own as well. Obviously, Pride helping out somewhat.
Won the last game as well.
Yeah, exactly. Doing very well for themselves. Pat Camps actually does go down on his own. They try to push over towards Vinny. I think he got the knock, but the trade came through, and now the res also comes through. Oh, this is big.
Well, that could be a double. Could well be a double. Capitan.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive stuff. I mean, they knew he was coming from the side as well. Like, surely they know that he's still there, because they had that exchange.
They just assumed they'd go in the car and he was long gone.
Insane to me, to be honest with you. Always got to keep an eye on your back when you know there's a player behind you, but apparently not. Capitan steals their vehicle and their loot and carries on over.
Kodak Kid might catch him out there, though. Or Kodak, whatever you want to call him. Harold also nearby. Is he going to drive over? How? How did he live? Yeah, I think Kodak's like, what are you trying to do, man?
Oh, my Lord. He had no idea he was there either, but just missed him by the skin of his teeth.
Didn't even see him.
No.
Just didn't even see him.
Oh, my Lord.
And he's probably thinking, how did I die? Like, where the hell did he just come from?
Yeah. I kind of wish he got run over as well.
Yeah, without knowing it.
Yeah.
Look at his 6 kills. Aguilar's pushing straight and on top of Harold. Harold's healing up. Might get caught out there, don't know. They're pushing in towards that compound. Penta tracking. This is way over. I have no idea where this is. Oh, that's way up north. Okay. Way up north. Oh,
he spots both of them. They think they're safe from their backside.
he's got a double. He's got a nade.
Yeah. The only issue is he can't.
It's too far away.
Yeah, it's too late to, I think,
Do they see
do
him?
anything
Do
at the
they
moment.
see him? Do they see him? Do they see him?
Yes.
Now they do. Now you're dead.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Roar.
Is what it is.
That's
Anything is possible. They
That's
were
the only reason you wanted to see him, isn't it? You like the logo. We know.
Yeah, so it's top 10. There's obviously some points involved now in terms of placement. Low kicks from the northern side does get one. Tries to get the flush. Looks like he might be able to if the res doesn't come in. Osney looks like he's resing though. So I think it should be okay. Yeah, low kicks goes down to Vinny actually. That's further south of where Osney and his teammate are, over the road. But the circle has shifted slightly towards the Los Leones side, over towards the east. And you got Pablex, Kill Demo. They're looking pretty damn good up on the northern side of the road. And then obviously Rusty Zera and Brutos on the south. They have a pretty good compound themselves. But we'll see how that works out for them.
So Valiant realizing that the area they cover is not great ground, Valiant and Pride. They're trying to look for a better angle and work their way around the south edge of the circle, but they've got to be wary of Psycho. Aguila has gone for this push on Harold and Kalinick, has flushed out Kalinick. So good solo work from him at the moment. Kodakid's still down there. Or Kodak, whichever you would prefer to call him. Poundblett's popping the one. Anybody that's outside the circle now, it's going to be hard for them to get in. There's quite a lot of open territory with a lot of eyeballs. Pride and Valiant sitting good on the south. Still just going to be careful of Psycho working his way in.
Yeah, exactly. And Aguila's the only one inside the circle on this eastern side as well. So Konak has got to move in. Same with Harold. He's slowly pushing back through.
Surprised he hasn't got involved because he's been hearing this fight exchange above him.
Yeah, the thing is, it hasn't prolonged very long. It's it was a flush instantly, and then nothing's really happened too much. So, I think what he's going to try and do is maybe on the next circle, gatekeep as much as he can on the only player that will survive from this fight.
Looks like he's off. Psycho has been spotted, so that's Valiant picking another one up. Starting to collect quite a few kills down there. The winners of the last match, of course, the Rats. May well get another one. Rusty Zera finding one. Vinny down.
Oh.
Necro finished off by Pablex from the other side of the road. And now that just leaves... What in the world is his name?
Oh,
Cassin Crazy Life. Crazy.
yeah, that's the one.
Cassin
Cassin Crazy Life. Just call him Cassin. Or Cass. Not really sure. That's a bit of a long one. How does actually moved out of the building that he was occupying with Aguila? He's gone towards the southern sort of this southern garage, and Aguila still thinks that Harold's inside his building. So he had no idea. He didn't hear him at all. Not one. But I'm surprised he didn't hear him, to be honest with you. Like, there's no silent walk in this game, is there? So like you can hear slight little footsteps. And I'm surprised he hasn't actually caught on to that. Surely he would know by now. Ooh, the circle though does go east again slightly. So helps out. Definitely helps out. I guess the solos on the eastern side. Kodak, Aguila.
Pride nading at the moment.
I think not quite sure.
It's something whether he's just looking at what he's got, but they are going to try and move. Okay, so I like it. They're going to move and try and camp out Brutus and Rusty Zera. Valiant's holding that compound angle. Kodak's still waiting to see who's going to move out of that compound. He's hoping he can get an angle on Aguila.
The only issue is with the stuff in front of Valley and Pride, the terrain in front of Valley and Pride, they can't move onto it because Kodam and Pablex have eyes on it. So they have to get rid of these guys before they even push out. Oh,
Rusty Zera down. That nade tossed out. Oh, that might catch the hit. Card.
Close.
Just a wee bit further. Kodak has got Aguila down, so he was sat lining wait for that one. It's going to be Rusty Zera finished off. And, well, Brutus, I don't really know. He's going to try and get into that shack, but Pablex has got the spray down on him. Now, that shack, I think, was where Pride and Valiant were looking to go. There is so many people shooting at Brutus right now, and he will go. Yeah, so smoke's down. That's where they wanted to try and get to themselves, and they're working their way down. Harold has come over the road, though.
Oh, wow.
He's got across the shack, but honestly, at this stage, I think Valiant and Pride could pick up a lot of kills.
Yeah, I mean, they already have a lot of kills already.
Yeah.
I think it's Valiant that's on 6, I think, and Pride on 1. So they're looking
First
really
in
good
the last
right now.
game. This is going to really post their position up the top before we move to Erangel.
100%, yeah. And
That's a good nade.
clearly know he's there. That's a
I think it clipped the tree. It clipped the tree.
Oh, wow.
Because that would have been pinpoint. The
one's
second
good.
one looking like it's good as well. They're going to move closer and closer. One more would have done it. Harold, they know where he is. They're checking the rock. They realize he's not at the rock, and they see him on the side. That's a nice clearance. 8 kills and counting for the Rats. Got themselves the win in the last match as well with, I think, 14 points. They are at the top of the table at the moment, and now this double nade almost coming in. Kodak causing problems along with Cassie.
Yeah, it looked like Cass knocked, I think it was Pablex or someone, which then allowed Pride and Valley to push out without any issues. So that's kind of a fortunate thing to happen.
Kodak going for it. So this is very different play.
Yeah.
So Kodak, calm play, whereas Silzin, his teammate, would have absolutely gone for that double.
Yeah.
He would have just gone for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But Kodak plays it slow. Doubly clicks. It is keeping them consistently. I'm interested, actually. I think they've been in the top 6 every game so far. They haven't got that many kills, apart from Silzin going off in the first game. Did Kill Demo just see him there? I think he did.
I think
he just see
he's over there.
Nade's coming over. Absolutely saw him.
Doesn't do any
now he's got to go for it.
Yeah, Pablex going on the right side. He's going to spot that out for sure. Spray comes
How's
in.
he not got him?
That's a tough spray to handle. The nade comes out. That should be okay. It's not cooked though. Nope.
Look at Pride and Valiant. They've pushed over the road. They're going so aggressive. Coming straight up as Kill Demo goes looking. He's going to see Valiant's head peek straight over the ridgeline. No clue what's going on. Kodak gets taken down. He got Pablex down as well. Kill Demo is the last man standing. And down he goes. It's a double back-to-back. The Rats with 10 kills. A massive 20-point game for Pride and Valiant. That is what we wanted to see from these boys. It's been a while since we saw Valiant really kicking off like he did in that match.
Yeah, it's so aggressive as well. The fact they pushed over the ridge, you think that usually most teams just stay on their side and just wait for that to happen, then and then they come out and kind of finish it off. But they just decided, no, we're gonna have all of these kills. I want them. They're mine.
And they came from the south side and they just slowly worked the way through, sweeping out. Obviously, everybody was sort of battling between these little compounds and stuff. So, really nice play. Really impressive game so far in the opening NA and LATAM region. So good to see. I didn't catch which server we were on there. Whether on an NA server this time around. I know we're bouncing between NA and SA servers at the moment. I assume it's like back and forward. It was a South American server, so bloody brilliant play on some high ping for them, committing to those kills. This was the battle earlier on. Stab, Tiggleton, Keenan, they were all going at it for a long time. Capitan, he got himself 5 kills in this game. The 1v2 there. Brilliant stuff, gets himself another knock on the backside of Zoidmate, and then ends up getting the double kill further down with the grenade as well.
Those shots, that was some really nice shots there.
There's the nade.
Here it is. That's just absolutely perfect play. I mean, is he the perfect play or?
Oh my God!
If he got this kill,
I mean, that's the difference between potentially getting himself third there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he would have had the same spot as Kodak.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I don't know. The play with the nade and the 1v2 there, just kind of like it was a mistake from obviously the players that got naded, but at the same time, like a really heads-up play to nade them instead. Like some players would have just gone straight for the shots and tried to spray down both of them. He went for the nade and the shots, and it worked out perfectly.
Well, fantastic first 3 games. We've got 3 more on Erangel coming up. That's going to be with Toby and the Saint. We're going to be joining you tomorrow at 12, but don't go anywhere. We've got some epic Erangel matches coming up after the break.